Welcome back. Today we're diving into the world of wheat pennies, those iconic 1-cent coins minted from 1909 to 1958. Some of these pennies are worth far more than just their face value. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 most valuable wheat pennies on the market right now, and trust me, some of these prices will blow your mind. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. First up, the 1943 wheat steel penny. But wait, there's a twist. We're focusing on the one without a mint mark, in black color shade condition. This coin is not only rare, but can be incredibly valuable in today's market. Stick around to learn more about why this penny is making waves in the numismatic world and how much it's worth today. The 1943 wheat penny, known for its distinctive steel composition, was produced during World War II. With copper being in high demand for military uses, the US Mint switched from the usual copper to steel, creating a penny that was bright, silvery, and unlike any other. The vast majority of them were minted with a D or S mint mark, indicating their place of production. But today, we're talking about a very rare variety, the 1943 wheat steel penny without any mint mark. This is the coin that doesn't have the D or S marking, suggesting it was minted in Philadelphia, and it's extremely scarce in this condition. Now, let's talk about this coin's unique condition. This 1943 wheat steel penny is often found in what's known as black color shade condition. What does that mean exactly? Over time, the steel composition of this penny can undergo chemical reactions, causing it to oxidize. When exposed to certain environmental conditions, this penny can develop a dark, almost black color, which can be considered a rare form of toning. This is not your standard, shiny steel penny. This one is a striking piece with a unique color pattern that sets it apart from others. So, what makes this penny so valuable? For one, its rarity. While millions of 1943 steel pennies were minted, the ones without a mint mark, especially in black color shade condition, are extremely hard to come by. Most of these pennies were either worn down, lost, or recycled due to their less durable steel composition. In today's market, this coin can fetch a significant price, especially if it's in good or fine condition, but given the black color shade, it's considered even rarer and more desirable to collectors. Depending on the specifics of the coin, including its overall quality and any unique characteristics like toning, this penny could be worth anywhere from $850,000, but that's just the baseline. For a pristine black-toned example, the value could skyrocket well into the millions. So, how do you find and sell this valuable coin? Many collectors search for these rare pennies through online auction sites like eBay or at specialized numismatic events and coin shows. If you think you have one of these rare black-toned pennies, it's worth consulting with a professional coin dealer to get an accurate appraisal. When it comes time to sell, be sure to get multiple offers from different sources to ensure you're getting the best value for your coin. In conclusion, the 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark, in black color shade condition, is one of those hidden gems in the world of coin collecting. If you're fortunate enough to own one, or if you're on the hunt for one, remember that its rarity and unique appearance can bring you significant value in today's market. Next up, Valuable 1923 wheat penny, specifically the one without a mint mark. This coin has gained quite the attention for its rarity and substantial value. If you're a collector or investor, this video is packed with details you won't want to miss. The Wheat Pennies series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most beloved by collectors, especially when you come across a rare coin like the 1923. With the absence of a mint mark on this particular coin, it stands out as a special find. Let's talk about what makes this penny so rare and why it could be worth a significant amount today. Before we get into the specifics of the market value, let's talk about condition. The 1923 wheat penny, especially without a mint mark, is often found in less than ideal conditions due to its age and circulation. But in very good condition, this penny takes on a whole new level of value. A coin in very good condition will show moderate wear, but the key details are still visible. On the obverse, President Abraham Lincoln's profile remains clear, while the reverse reveals the distinct wheat stalks, which is why this coin is called the wheat penny. In 1923, the U.S. Mint produced the wheat penny without a mint mark at the Philadelphia Mint, which makes these coins quite scarce, especially in good or better condition. You see, by the time the early 1920s rolled around, many coins were heavily circulated, making well-preserved examples less common. And when you find one without a mint mark in very good condition, it's a rare treasure. Now the most exciting part. What is the 1923 wheat penny worth today? Well, the value can vary depending on a few factors, like condition, demand, and market trends. In very good condition, a 1923 wheat penny typically ranges between $400,000. However, if you happen to find one in even better condition, the value can skyrocket. Coins in fine or extremely fine condition, which show very minimal wear, can be worth anywhere from $1.2 million or more. The rarity and demand for these coins can drive prices up, especially in the right markets. Beyond its monetary value, the 1923 wheat penny is a prize addition to any collection. For serious numismatists, this penny is a historical piece that symbolizes the era. Owning a coin from 1923 without a mint mark is more than just having a piece of change. It's a connection to the past, a symbol of the times, and a rare find in the world of coin collecting. So, how can you get your hands on a 1923 wheat penny? Well, they can be found at local coin shops, online auctions, or even through private dealers. Just be sure to verify its condition and authenticity before making any purchase. The right seller will help ensure you're getting a genuine coin at a fair price. To wrap things up, the 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition is a valuable and rare coin that has seen its market value increase over time. Whether you're looking to add it to your collection or considering it as an investment, it's a coin that could bring some significant returns. Next up, the 1943 wheat steel penny. This little piece of history has a story to tell, and it's worth far more than you might expect. So, if you're into rare coins or just curious about their value, stick around. Let's see why this penny has such big market value today. The 1943 wheat steel penny is truly unique. Unlike other pennies from the same era, it wasn't made from copper. Instead, the U.S. Mint used a special steel plancher coated with zinc. This was due to the wartime shortage of copper during World War II. But what makes the 1943 steel penny even more special? In 1943, during the height of World War II, copper was in short supply, and the U.S. government needed to conserve it for the war effort. The U.S. Mint decided to strike pennies using a steel core plated with a thin layer of zinc. This was a temporary measure, but it led to the creation of a distinct and rare coin that collectors still prize today. On the front, you'll see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The date 1943 and the inscription Liberty are boldly struck, and although the steel material is more prone to wear, this fine condition specimen has retained remarkable detail. The lack of a mint mark on this coin means it was minted in Philadelphia, the only mint facility to strike these steel pennies in 1943. Turning to the reverse side, we see the iconic wheat stalks, a symbol of America's agricultural roots. The words E pluribus unum and United States of America are present, but the steel penny's most notable feature is its distinct, slightly silvery color, different from the familiar coppery hue of other pennies. Now, you might be wondering, how much is this coin worth today? Well, the value of a 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark in fine condition can vary significantly depending on its condition, demand, and market factors. But let's break it down. At a minimum, you can expect to see 1943 steel pennies in fine condition valued at around $1 to $3. However, the market value for a penny in fine condition can climb significantly if it's rare, has historical significance, or is in exceptional condition for its age. Depending on the coin's quality, its value can soar to $150,000, or even higher in certain instances. From auction settings, the value can spike even further, especially if the coin has a unique characteristic or is in uncirculated or high-grade condition. Rare 1943 steel pennies in higher grades have been known to fetch anywhere from $400,000, and in some extreme cases, they've even reached over $700,000 for a truly rare specimen. According to coin experts, the value of a 1943 wheat steel penny is also influenced by the overall rarity of the coin. Although over 1 billion 1943 pennies were minted, most of them were either spent or worn out, leaving fewer in pristine condition. And the rarest of the rare? Well, that's where the real money is. Before we wrap up, let's talk about a little-known variant. Occasionally, 1943 copper pennies have been found, believed to be a minting error. These coins are incredibly rare, and their market value can skyrocket into the $1 million. Ultimately, the 1943 wheat steel penny is a rare and intriguing piece of US coinage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin holds a special place in American history and remains a valuable asset in the numismatic market. If you happen to come across one in your collection, don't underestimate its worth. Even in fine condition, this penny can fetch a surprising price. Next up, the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark. This rare coin, in extra fine condition, is not only a piece of American history, but also holds an impressive market value today. Stick around as we explore its history, rarity, and why it's so sought after in the coin market. First, let's take a moment to talk about the history of the 1946 wheat penny. Struck by the US Mint, this coin is part of the famous wheat cent series, which was in production from 1909 to 1958. The 1946 design marks the end of World War II, a time of major historical significance. This year's coin was minted in large quantities to help bolster the economy post-war. Now, the first thing to note about the 1946 wheat penny is its lack of a mint mark. While many years of the wheat penny feature mint marks denoting the specific mint where the coin was produced, such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco, the 1946 wheat penny does not have a mint mark. This was standard for coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the primary minting location at the time. So while many people may assume that the absence of a mint mark means the coin is rare, in this case, the 1946 Philadelphia minted coins were produced in large numbers. But the rarity factor really kicks in when we talk about the condition of these coins. The rarity of the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark actually comes down to its condition, and here's where the magic happens. Most 1946 wheat pennies were either spent, lost, or damaged over the decades, so finding one in extra fine condition is no small feat. A coin in extra fine condition means that it shows minimal wear with clear details on the wheat stalks, the date, and especially the minting details on both sides of the coin. Now let's get to the exciting part, the value. In today's coin market, a 1946 wheat penny in extra fine condition can be worth anywhere between $300,000, depending on the specific characteristics of the coin and the current demand. However, if you're lucky enough to find one with nearly flawless features, that value can increase significantly. The value is especially influenced by factors such as the coin's appearance, luster, and overall eye appeal. Coins that are well preserved can fetch much higher amounts at auctions, especially if they have been certified by a professional grading company. So, Why is the 1946 wheat penny so popular among collectors? Well, for one, it marks a significant year in US history, the end of World War II and the beginning of the post-war era. Collectors love these coins for their historical value and because of the intricate details of the design. The wheat cent design by Victor David Brenner has stood the test of time. The detailed wheat stalks on the reverse and the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front make this coin a must-have for any serious collector. Even though the 1946 coin isn't as rare as some others, finding it in extra fine condition is a treasure in itself. Now that we've learned about its value, let's talk about how you can find a 1946 wheat penny in extra fine condition and preserve its value. The key is to search through rolls of coins, visit coin shops, and keep an eye on auction sites where these coins are often listed. Make sure to inspect each penny carefully, and remember, proper storage is just as important as finding the coin itself. To preserve your wheat penny's value, store it in acid-free holders or capsules and avoid handling the coin too much to prevent wear. To wrap up, the 1946 wheat penny, without a mint mark in extra fine condition, may not be the rarest coin in the world, but it's certainly a valuable one, especially when it's well preserved. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, this coin is a wonderful addition to your collection. Keep hunting, and you might just find the gem. Next up, the 1952 wheat penny with a D mint mark in black color condition. If you've ever wondered about the value of a coin like this, stay tuned, because this rare piece has a significant place in today's market. Before we get into the specifics of this rare 1952 wheat penny, let's quickly review what makes a wheat penny unique. First minted in 1909 and continuing until 1958, these coins are beloved by collectors due to their historical significance and distinctive design. On the obverse, we see the famous image of President Abraham Lincoln, and on the reverse, the wheat stalks that give the coin its name. Now you might be wondering, what makes the 1952 version of the wheat pennies stand out? And what's this black collar condition all about? Let's explore. Each year, the US Mint produces coins at several different locations, and the mint mark on a coin indicates where it was made. For the 1952 wheat penny, the D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, which was responsible for producing a significant number of pennies that year. Now, let's talk about what we mean by black color condition. A coin in black color condition is a rare find. This doesn't refer to the coin being intentionally altered or damaged. Instead, it's a form of toning that occurs naturally over time due to exposure to various environmental elements. The blackish or darkened appearance gives the coin a unique, aged look that sets it apart from other, more standard versions. Coins like these were typically exposed to moisture, oils, or other elements over decades, leading to this deep, dramatic toning. While many collectors prefer coins with a natural original patina, blackened coins can be highly sought after because they are less common and visibly striking. So, what makes this specific coin, the 1952 wheat penny with the D mint mark in black color condition, so rare and valuable? It's all about rarity and condition. While the mintage was high in 1952, the number of coins that have survived in this unique blackened condition is extremely low. In fact, most 1952 wheat pennies are in much better or neutral condition, with only a small fraction exhibiting this rare toning. The black color condition, combined with the coin's original design and the D mint mark, makes this penny highly desirable to collectors looking for exceptional examples of Lincoln wheat cents. Coins like these are often assessed and graded by professional services, which can significantly impact their market value. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could this coin be worth today? Due to its rarity in black color condition, a 1952 wheat penny with a D mint mark in today's unique shade can command a premium price in today's market. While most standard 1952 wheat pennies are worth $500,000, depending on their condition. The black color-toned version could be worth anywhere from $700,000 or more in certain markets, depending on its grade, toning, and demand among collectors. Coins with unique toning or damage can even fetch higher prices at auction. Of course, the value of these coins is always fluctuating based on demand, so it's essential to stay informed about current market trends if you own one of these rare specimens. In conclusion, the 1952 wheat penny with a D mint mark in black color condition is a rare find and a valuable piece for any serious coin collector. Next up, the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin is more than just a piece of history. It's a rare find with some big value in today's market. First, let's take a quick look at the history behind this iconic coin. The 1957 wheat penny, minted by the US Mint, is part of the famous wheat penny series that ran from 1909 to 1958. The series was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it features the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the reverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. These coins were produced in large quantities to satisfy the needs of everyday transactions, which is why they're often found in circulated condition. Now let's talk about what sets the 1957 wheat penny apart from the rest. The most common versions of this coin are the ones with a mint mark, but the 1957 without a mint mark is a bit rarer. Coins without a mint mark indicate that they were struck in Philadelphia, which was the main minting facility at the time for pennies. However, despite being minted in large numbers, a 1957 without mint mark in uncirculated condition is much harder to find today. When it comes to the value of coins, condition is everything. An uncirculated coin means it has never been in circulation. It's essentially as fresh as the day it left the US Mint. That means no wear, no discoloration, and all of the fine details are perfectly preserved. For collectors, finding a 1957 wheat penny in this condition is exciting because most coins from this era were used in daily transactions and show significant wear. Now let's get to the big question. How much is the 1957 wheat penny worth today? Well, the value of this coin depends largely on its condition, rarity, and market demand. A typical 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in circulated condition is worth only a few cents. However, when you're talking about a coin in uncirculated condition, especially one with no mint mark, the value jumps considerably. At auction or from trusted dealers, a 1957 wheat penny in uncirculated condition can range from $100,000, sometimes even higher, depending on the coin's precise grading. If it's graded as a high-end uncirculated coin with no blemishes or imperfections, the value could even climb to $230,000 or more. This isn't a coin you'll find just anywhere, and because of its pristine condition, it has earned a place in serious collectors' portfolios. If you've got a 1957 wheat penny that's in exceptional condition, you might be wondering where you can sell it. Well, there are several options. You can go through a reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare coins, or you can even try selling it at a coin auction or through online marketplaces like eBay. Just remember to have your coin professionally graded first, as this can significantly increase its value and ensure you're getting the best price. To sum it up, the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a rare and valuable coin, especially if it's well preserved. If you happen to come across one in your collection or in your spare change, it could be worth much more than you think, so always keep an eye out for these little treasures. They could be hiding in plain sight. Next up, the 1951 coin without a mint mark. If you're a coin enthusiast or collector, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for this one, because this particular penny could hold more value than you think. Let's break down why the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark is a rare treasure, and how much it could be worth in today's market. Before we talk about the 1950, let's quickly go over what makes wheat pennies so special. First minted in 1909 and running until 1958, these coins feature the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse side, designed by artist Victor David Brenner. Wheat pennies are cherished by collectors because they represent an important period in U.S. coinage history, and over the years, certain years and mint marks have become incredibly rare and valuable. Now, let's focus on the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark. The 1950 penny was minted in large numbers, with the Philadelphia Mint responsible for producing the majority of them. What makes this coin especially noteworthy is that it was issued without a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, where many of the coins at the time came without any identifying letter. Although this wasn't uncommon, it's the absence of a mint mark on this particular coin that makes it unique. When coins are released with errors or rare qualities, they often become highly sought after by collectors who are looking to complete their sets or invest in rarer finds. Now let's talk about condition. As with all coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. The 1950 wheat penny, without a mint mark, in excellent condition, is quite rare, as most of the coins from this era were circulated heavily and many have wear and tear. A coin in excellent condition will have sharp, well-defined features, minimal signs of wear, and no visible scratches or damage. Take a look at these two examples. On the left, we have a 1950 penny in average condition. As you can see, the details on the wheat stalks and Lincoln's profile are worn down and the overall luster is faded. On the right, we have an excellent condition coin, sharp, bright, and with virtually no damage. It's these high-quality examples that command the big dollars. So why is the 1950 wheat penny, without a mint mark, so valuable today? It all boils down to rarity, condition, and demand. As time passes, the number of well-preserved 1950 pennies decreases, making those in excellent condition even rarer. With the growing interest in rare coins from collectors and investors, the demand for these high-quality wheat pennies has steadily increased. At coin auctions and among serious collectors, a 1950 wheat penny in excellent condition without a mint mark has fetched impressive prices. Depending on the grade, the value can vary significantly. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, a 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark, in excellent condition, can be worth anywhere from $600,000 if it's in a more basic, excellent state. However, if you have one in near mint condition or with unique features, such as a pristine shine, the value can climb upwards of $800,000 or even higher. Wondering where to find or sell a 1950 wheat penny in excellent condition? You can check online auction platforms like eBay, or consult with reputable coin dealers who specialize in rare coins. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare gems, having it appraised and graded by professionals will ensure you get the highest possible price for it. So, there you have it. The 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is a rare and valuable coin in today's market. Next up, before we get into the specifics of the 1940 wheat penny, let's take a quick look at the history of this iconic coin. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the wheat penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure on the obverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin's reverse showcases two stalks of wheat, symbolizing the country's agricultural roots. The wheat penny, which ran from 1909 to 1958, became one of the most iconic coins in American history. While some years of the wheat penny series are more famous for errors or low mintage, the 1940 issue stands out in its own way, especially when found in uncirculated condition. The 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark is a special coin because it was minted in Philadelphia. During this year, the U.S. Mint didn't place a mint mark on coins produced in Philly, which is why we see the coin marked with just the year and no mint mark on the obverse. The penny itself is made of copper, with a weight of 3.11 grams, and a diameter of 19 millimeters, just like most other wheat pennies. Now, the key to understanding the value of the 1940 wheat penny lies in its condition. While many 1940 wheat pennies are circulated and show signs of wear, the uncirculated versions are where the true value lies. So, what makes an uncirculated 1940 wheat penny so valuable? Coins that are uncirculated have never been used in commerce. They retain their original mint luster, and the details are sharp and clear, with no wear or damage. An uncirculated coin, especially one from a year like 1940, is much rarer than a worn one that's been circulating for decades. While you might find a 1940 wheat penny in good or fine condition for a reasonable price, an uncirculated one can command a significantly higher value due to its rarity and pristine appearance. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality, well-preserved examples of historical coins. Now let's get to the most exciting part, the value. So, how much is an uncirculated 1940 wheat penny worth today? In typical circulated condition, a 1940 wheat penny can be worth just a few cents. However, in uncirculated condition, the value can soar. Depending on its grade, an uncirculated 1940 wheat penny can range anywhere from $170,000 or even higher. But it doesn't stop there. The truly exceptional coins, with flawless luster and no signs of handling, can fetch even more in the marketplace. Some rare uncirculated 1940 wheat pennies have even been known to sell for as much as $480,000 or more at auction. The value is largely driven by demand, rarity, and the coin's condition. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these in excellent shape, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Grading your coin accurately is essential if you want to determine its true value. Coin grading is a system used to evaluate the quality and condition of a coin, and it can be a bit tricky. For a 1940 wheat penny, an uncirculated coin should show no signs of wear and should have sharp details on the design, with clear lines and a pristine surface. If you're unsure of your coin's grade, I recommend taking it to a professional coin grading service. They can help you determine the coin's value and even certify it for sale, which can significantly increase its market appeal. Now that you know how valuable an uncirculated 1940 wheat penny can be, you might be wondering where to find one. You can often discover these coins in online marketplaces like eBay, from trusted dealers, or at local coin shops. Attending coin conventions and trade shows can also be an excellent way to find high-quality specimens. There you have it, collectors. The 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark, especially in uncirculated condition, is a rare and valuable coin that can fetch a solid price in today's market. If you're lucky enough to find one, make sure to keep it well preserved and, who knows, you could have a coin worth a lot more than you thought. Next up, the wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was produced by the United States Mint from 1909 to 1958. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, giving it its name. The 1953 edition, in particular, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, especially when it's in uncirculated condition, like the one we have here. In 1953, the U.S. Mint produced over 1 billion Lincoln cents. But what makes this particular coin so rare? First, it's the condition. An uncirculated 1953 wheat penny means the coin has never been used in everyday transactions. It was carefully preserved, which makes it even more valuable today. Now, not all 1953 wheat pennies are created equal. Most of the 1953 pennies you'll encounter are in circulated condition, meaning they've been through years of handling and wear. These coins show signs of discoloration, scratches, and other damage, but uncirculated coins, like the one we're examining here, are pristine, with sharp, clear features and no signs of wear. This is what makes the 1953 uncirculated wheat penny stand out. Additionally, the 1953 wheat penny is considered special because it was minted without a mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This is important because mint marks are often used to track coins produced at different facilities. The absence of a mint mark gives the 1953 coin its unique identity. So, how much is an uncirculated 1953 wheat penny worth today? In its uncirculated state, this coin can command a hefty price. Typically, these coins can range anywhere from $270,000 depending on the overall quality and grade. But why does a 1953 wheat penny in uncirculated condition command such high prices? The answer lies in rarity and demand. Despite the fact that the US Mint produced over 1 billion of these coins, the vast majority were spent, lost, or damaged over time. Uncirculated coins, especially those that have been carefully preserved in a collection, have become much rarer, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. The 1953 wheat penny also marks the tail end of the classic wheat series, which was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. As the years go by, collectors are becoming increasingly interested in coins from the wheat penny era, further driving up demand and value. So, where can you find or sell a 1953 wheat penny in uncirculated condition? If you're looking to buy, your best bet is to check out reputable coin dealers, online auction sites like eBay, or coin shows where collectors gather. In conclusion, the 1953 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Whether you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned numismatist, this coin is a great addition to any collection, and with the right preservation, it could become a prized possession with an impressive market value. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Do you have a 1953 wheat penny? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting.